Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Old Man 102. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to FS25 on the Ricci Flats map. Alright, so I'm going to just flip through the vehicles really quick. We should have a harvester running. He is. Now, what's he going to try and do? I'm going to stop him because he was set up to do headlands first. That's probably where it's headed. And I'm going to stick you over here and tell you to do the up and down. And we'll see what you're going to do. Yeah, so do the up and down. Skip to headland. You're not going to like where I'm parked? Oh, you are going to start there. Maybe. Yes, no, maybe so? I don't know. I guess you will. Alright, so we have, you're going to go back and get some more straw. We just finished the contract, right? Alright, that gets us through all of our vehicles. Alright, so the animals should be fine. Factories should be fine. Let's take a look and see what other contracts we have. Oh, I can feel my YouTube sneezes coming on. Dare we take another large cultivating contract? 150. It'll get us ahead a little bit. 151 grand. Field 50, which is the one we harvested the carrots in. You know what? I'm going to grab that. I'm going to grab it. I don't care. I'll get this guy up there. But hope everyone is doing well. It is just after midnight on Sunday, the 20th of April, as I record this. Alright, now which one is 50? Okay, it's the one right. No, up, huh? Alright, where am I? Oh, it's this one. Alright, beautiful. And since you worked out well last time, I'm going to tell you to do the up and down first, which you're set up for, and go. Alright, so you can do your thing. So we got a couple contracts going. We gotta go pick up this straw, but we can wait for a little till that guy gets a little bit further along. We have no more wool. Again, we're in that situation now where there's like not a lot to do. We have the oil well running. Well, oil well should be running soon. As soon as the mill pushes out drill pipe. We should have, we'll have plastic going to get the mulch going. Fields. We should probably look at fields next. Now, I wouldn't mind 5 because it's cotton. We have 256. Farmlands, 5. 1.3, yeah, okay. What do we have over here? 1.4, 559, alright. So we're going to have to bang these contracts out and then hope for the best. I wouldn't mind getting a hemp field and getting old men or getting outlaws running either. So we just have to keep banging contracts out. Now, is our grass not quite? One more growth stage on our grass. We don't got too much to do. Can we make a quick buck on? Oh, I don't want to tie another tractor up. We can go make a quick 4,800 on wood transport. Farmland 47. Why do I not see it on the map? Alright, I ain't gonna mess with it. I mean, like I said, ain't got much to do. I'm trying not to spend any more money. We'll bump it back up to 2-speed as soon as this harvesting contract's done. We could go drag some more trees in, and we won't have to worry about that for a while. We are which side of the bridge? It is this field. All right. I'm curious to know what you're going to do with those couple rows you've skipped over. Yo, spinning out of control, baby. But I hope everyone is doing well. Like I said, it is going to be Easter Sunday today in the States. I actually made my Easter dinner yesterday so I can enjoy it for 2 days before I go back to work on Monday. The kids and grandkids are out of town, so it's me, myself, and I at home today. Well, all weekend. Well, all the time, but I usually see them on Sundays. Well, even if we do get a, you know what? If we, I want to hold off on a cotton field, I think, because that harvester was like almost $800,000. All right, you are gonna be a while. I don't even think this contract's gonna be done this episode, to be honest with you. I just want it off the field. Well, yeah, I want you off the field so you don't get, like, blocked by an object. Alright, you're going to be a while. You got this half the field to do. You got 2 strips that you missed, and you've got the whole other half of the field to do. So you are going to be a while. How much capacity do you have left? Alright, you're only 26%. And 21%. E should be fine. I think it'll all fit in there. Now, you. Do we have anything for you to do? What do we have? Corn, not that one. Oh, we can go knock out some peas in 26. Take a couple small contracts, maybe. 26. That's not that. You know what? Let's go knock that one out. Peas in 26. Might as well keep earning some cash. We can afford another field. When we get through the night, we'll have furniture to sell, we'll have clothing to sell. Alrighty then. There we go. Oh, no, go down. There you go. That's some great progress done on the homestead style map build yesterday. I sacrificed doing hard work to get a bunch of modding done. Oh, this header's the only way to harvest root crops, man. Okay, so it does not harvest in reverse. Ooh, missed a spot right there. Might as well keep this harvester and the cultivator busy. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Try not to cough in your ear. I'm gonna have to reach over and grab something to drink here real quick. The other thing I wanted to get going is I wanted to get the fertilizer factory going. So we could start taking some of the fertilizing contracts. Oh, this is going to be tight. Oh, no. Alright, well, I'll make one more pass. Alright, beautiful. Gets us back to the farm. Oh, I love this truck. Oh, look at that. You will empty when you're off. I was not expecting that. Alright, where are the peas going? Ooh, to the canning factory. I'm assuming that's the canning factory. Yeah, because the, you're going to, wrong one. You're going to the farmer's market. You're going to the canning factory. Now you are... should be this next one over, I think it is. Let's car right in front of that red car. Okay, why do you look like the dairy? Because you are the dairy. Next one up. Don't mind us, just driving through the grass. Alright, where's your dump point? I don't think it's here. No, it's over here. Alright. Let's go for it. Alright, 58 grand. 58 grand plus 22 grand. I'll take that towards our goal of another field. I'll go check on our harvester. I'm going to leave this guy out, so I think we're going to try and grab another small contract. Alright, you are... oh, okay, so you're going to hit that little skinny section, and then you're probably going to say, oh, I'm done, time to go home. Alright, so we'll come back to him. Alright, you pipe in. Come on. Alright, what else do you have? I can't do the corn. You are also corn. 40, we can do beetroot. Or red beets. I think this header does red beets. I think this header does red beets. This header does red beets. Alright. I'm going to leave him sit here for a minute, though. Yeah, okay, I'm getting the rest of this field. And I'm curious to see where you're going to head next. I'm curious to see if you're going to say I'm done, or if you're going to go back and get those 2 rows you missed. Before I start another field. So hang out here for a second. It's really hard for me to not build a lot of stuff into that homestead map. I'm really trying to hold back. It's really, really hard. Alright, where are you going to go? What are you going to do? You going to say you're done? Nope. You're going to go get those 2 rows you actually missed? If you're going to get yourself hung up on a straw pile. Alright, how far are you backing down the field? I swear the AI is getting more retarded with every update. So I'm curious to see if you're going to line yourself up with that single row. You are. Alrighty then. You made a liar out of me, man. I know, it's going to be getting dark, too. This contract's not going to be done. We'll be harvesting in the dark, man. I can't sleep tonight because we only had 10 hours to do this contract. Now, is our harvester moving, or did it call it quits? No, okay, it's still moving. I went and got that other single row, I think. We'll see what you do at the end of this row. Will you go over and find the rest of... Oh, you still have another row. Do you... Yeah, I think you may have another row where you're at. You do. And you should find the rest of this field. Which means we have time to go do 40. Yeah, I do apologize, but we will be harvesting in the dark. I don't want to stop that contract and sleep. I don't want to sleep tonight because that'll put us over time on that contract. I'm so tempted to just lease another harvester and help him finish. Come on, there we go. Don't you dare, little red car. You ain't getting in front of me. I got places to go and things to do. How much is a lease for another gold harvester and header? This field's only 28% out of 80. Alright, now which one is 40 over here? Alright, you're 37, so it's not that one. It'd be the only green one over here. Alright, let me look at something really quick. So if we come in here, and we go down to harvesters, and we go to the gold guy, what is your lease fee? 37 grand. So about between this and the header, probably 40 grand. What are we making on that contract? 302 plus the extra crop plus all the straw. I'm tempted to lease a harvester and header and throw it in that field. You sit here for a minute, buddy. We're gonna grab. But I want the extra capacity. I want to lease you. And transport wheels, yes. Lease, yeah. We're going to throw you in that field and give him a hand. Yeah, I hear ya. That's right, you don't have the greatest road speed. Oh, come on, Dixie truck. You gonna pass the Dixie truck too? You are. Nice. That was an awesome move right there. Well, with that fog, the water looks dirty, but it's actually foggy. I forgot how pathetic the road speed is on these things. Oh, even our flowers die off in the winter. That's pretty sad. Oh, crap. I gotta go across the river. Over the river and through the woods. And I'm not even going to Grandma's house. Grain barge on the river. Red van passing our asses off. Like, come on, man. And then he's gonna brake check me. That's classic. Classic move right there, man. That's a classic Giants move, man. Alright, we gotta find a place to duck in here. Oh, you look like a good spot. Alright, let's go give your buddy a hand. Because he's only at 30% out of 80. Holy crap, yeah. Oh yeah, this is he's got the biggest part of the field to go, yeah. Ah man, I wish this thing had a better road speed. I'm gonna have to go in and mess with it. Or find a different harvester I can mess with and replace it with it. Yeah, I'm not taking on a large field like this again. I don't think. Not with just one harvester. Ooh, okay. Got my YouTube sneezes done. Alright, now, are you set to... Yep, enable straw swath. We are going to say... up and down. And go. You're going to stay on this side of the field. Do not drive to the other side of the field. There we go. That's where your buddy is. Alright. Now, let's knock this out. And this should give us a couple more smaller cultivating contracts to do. The only thing we didn't get running going this episode is the fertilizer factory. I'll have to hit that one up next time. Next episode's going to be in the dark. I'm going to apologize ahead of time, but I don't want to sleep until that contract is done. Now, if we when I start playing the homestead map, I'm looking for smaller, older equipment. So I've been slowly perusing some of the modding sites, and it's going to be I'm not going to be using all this big equipment. And I'm going to go more realistic on the playthrough. Wow, we actually get a lot of red beets. I have no idea why I went this way. Wanted to turn around and go the other way. We're going to knock this off. We're going to knock off that cultivating contract. And then we'll call the episode. It's just I'm missing bits and pieces here and there. I'm going to veer off. Well, do I want to veer off course? When we come back, I'm going to swing by and see if I can get that. I'm hoping between the two harvesters we can finish that big field next time. Can I get you? Yes, okay, that was weird. Alright, our cultivator is, oh my goodness, 95%. We get that big oat field done, we can definitely buy another field. Alright, cool. Cultivator's done. We are going to be almost done. Alright, now, where are you going? You are going also to the canning factory. Beautiful. Alright, you're working this side of the field, you're working that side of the field. I don't have access to this land because you are done. We'll come back and get you in a minute. You I want. Where are we at? Oh, come on, car, get out of my way. Did we get it all? We did. Alright, beautiful. Alright, let's see if we can pull into the correct factory this time. So I don't have to drive through their grass. There's a lot of red meats off of that little field. Oh, only 32,000, so they're not worth as much. Alright. Let's complete these two. Get this back to the house. We'll complete these two contracts out. Man, these red cars are trolling us today. Yeah, he passes us off earlier. He's passing everybody out. Look, this guy's going to brake check us because the red car cut him off. Again, I'm just going to leave you here because I'm sure we'll be doing another contract. Alright, so let's complete this one out. So another 151 grand. Nice. And we'll complete this one out. And we have that 302 okay, we have 8 hours left, so we definitely cannot sleep tonight, but it's now 42% harvested out of 80%. So with both harvesters running next episode, we should be able to knock that out. I'm going to call it here. I am Old Man 102. Please smash that like and subscribe on your way out and have an awesome day.